Hi, I'm Ridul from Technical Division of Kudam Corporation, and today we will show you how to access a PLC present at a remote location using Kudam's remote bridge technology. Before we start, I'll take you through all the components that are involved in this process. The first device we are going to need is a PLC. This can be any PLC that supports RS-232, RS-485 or Ethernet protocols. This can be of any make. This PLC will be connected to our remote bridge controller through its communication port. The controller can be connected to the internet using LAN, Wi-Fi or GPRS. Next we will need a PC that has the PLC software installed. This PC should also have the remote bridge desktop client installed. The last component is our remote bridge cloud. All of this would not have been possible without it. As a user, you will first have to create an account and bind your remote bridge controller with that account. After that, you can log into your account, select the desired PLC and start accessing it. We in this demonstration are going to use a Delta PLC. Over here, I've opened the PLC software, and as you can see, I have a few COM ports already showing. Now I'm logging into my remote bridge account. The software is already showing a list of devices that I own. I select my device, and since the device is selected is serial, I will have to enter the corresponding serial configuration. I click on Create Virtual COM port. A new COM port COM3 has been created, which I can use to access my PLC. The new port is now showing on the list of available ports. I'll select it and see if I'm able to connect to my PLC. And it is. So now I'll try to upload a program from the PLC. The current program is around 600 lines of ladder logic, and hence it's gonna take some time. Smaller programs will usually take lesser time. If you look at the image on the right, you can see the COM light is blinking. This means that the PLC is communicating with the remote bridge controller. %. Communication is completed, and here it is. So we have a PLC program on our system now. As we can see, there are 576 lines in this program. Now let us take the PLC online. Now that we have a PLC online, let's bring it to run mode. On the right side, you can see that the PLC is in run mode now. Now even the PLC software has got the feedback that the PLC is in run mode. Now let's stop the PLC. So there was a communication error, maybe internet related. So let's bring the PLC online again and see if it is stopped or not. And yes, the PLC is stopped. Thank you for watching our video. feel free to contact us if you have any queries. And do like and subscribe to our channel, and please press the bell icon so you can get notifications about our upcoming videos.